Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. I'm back with another episode of My Watchlist. This is episode 23, I believe. We're going to talk about everything I've watched in the past, like maybe 2 months. Mostly everything I've watched in the past 2 months. Let's jump right in. The first one up here that we watched on DVD down in my girlfriend's house. So I don't actually have the DVD here, but we're bringing in the trusty old iPad. This is the Royal Tenenbaums. Bams, however you pronounce that. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really well done. Gene Hackman was great in here. Angelica Houston is in there as well. Bill Murray's in there for a little bit. Yeah, what a great cast. Luke Wilson is in there. Owen Wilson. Ben Stiller, of course. Danny Glover is in there. Gwyneth Paltrow as well. Yeah, really cool cast. Really funny. I really enjoyed this one, guys. So I do recommend this one. If you haven't seen the Royal Tenenbaums, do check this one out. Next one up, guys, was a streaming watch. Big fan of Predator and the series, so I checked out Prey. And I did not like this at all, guys. Didn't like it. I can't even think of anything good to say about this one. Like, I just did not like this one at all. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Talk about a one sentence movie review. Just didn't like it. Wasn't for me. I know a lot of people love it, but for me, no, Prey. Didn't like this one at all. Next one up, we jump to physical media, guys. Criterion Spine number 681. Noah Baumbach film. This is Frances Ha. So again, I think my girlfriend picked this up for me, and we watched it and really loved it. Really enjoyed this movie. I would highly recommend this. Greta Gerwig is really great in this. Highly recommend if you have not seen this. This is one to check out. You know, she's living in New York, trying to sort out her life basically. And yeah, it's a really great movie, shot in black and white. 86 minutes, short and sweet. Yeah, and I did really like it. And I think there is it's a high definition remaster, because I believe this was shot like yeah, the film was shot with a Canon 5D DSLR, so they've done really well with a HD kind of presentation here. Because obviously it's not going to go higher than that, and if it does, it's going to be a blow up. But yeah, Frances Ha, really loved this one. Do recommend checking this one out as well. Next one up, guys, was from my kind of abandoned A to Z horror movie challenge. You may have seen some videos go on the channel, and then I just didn't have the time, so I was watching horror movies. This is 1987, Catherine Bigelow directed horror movie. I picked this up way back when in my holiday hall when we went to Liverpool. This is Near Dark. Absolute first time watch for me. Checked it out here for that horror challenge that didn't happen, as I said. Really loved it. As far as I'm concerned, there's still no beating the Lost Boys for 80s vampire movies, but this is a close second. I really enjoyed it. There was I think the bar fight kind of towards the end was really awesome. Really liked that. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, I would recommend checking out Near Dark as well. Terrible one up next, guys. I picked up the Blumhouse remake of Firestarter. Absolutely terrible. Did not like this movie at all. This is the Zac Efron one. I don't even know any of the other cast who's in this. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know the director. I have no idea. It came with a slipcover. It's really nice. I like the soundtrack. John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, Daniel Davies done the soundtrack or the score. That's as much as I have to say about this one. I would not recommend Firestarter, guys. Did not like it at all, and a really dissatisfying end to the movie as well. Next one up, we took a trip to the cinema, and we were able to see a 35mm print of Vincent Gallo movie Buffalo 66. So back on the old iPad, guys, for this one. Here's a French movie poster. I loved this movie. It started off, came on, and I wasn't too sure what to think of this one. And as it went along, I did actually really enjoy this. I've never seen it before. And I thought this scene was hilarious where they're in the photo booth, you know, like we're spanning time. I thought that was hilarious. I really liked it. This was like 98 or something, I believe, 97, 98, when this movie was released. Christina Ricci, Vincent Gallo. Yeah, Rosanna Arquette's in there. Angelica Houston again. We mentioned her a few minutes ago. Mickey Rourke's in there. I need to get a hold of this for the collection on Blu-ray or whatever way it's available. But yeah, I would recommend Buffalo 66 if you have not seen it. Next one up was a Scandinavian movie. Again, my girlfriend picked this up for me. We watched it together. First time watch. A film by Hafstein Gunnar Sigurdsson. I probably butchered that. I apologise. This is an Icelandic movie called Under the Tree. This was really, really great. I really loved this. Dark suburban satire tells the story of a man accused of adultery by his ex-fiancée and forced to move in with his parents. While he fights for custody of his daughter, he gets sucked into a bitter dispute between his parents and the neighbour over a tree. And really, really surprised ending. Like, it's actually fantastic. What a great movie. 2017, 88 minutes long, not that long, short and sweet. So yeah, if you are a fan of world cinema, I would recommend checking out Under the Tree. Really enjoyed this one. Do check this one out if you get a chance. We got world cinema again, guys. Again, another pickup for the collection by my girlfriend. This is a horror anthology called Vampus Horror Tales. So we get this kind of grave digger guy who is the kind of connecting kind of, you know, anecdotes between the anthology horror movies. It's a really nice edition. Has a book. It's a Spanish movie, guys, I should say. Has a booklet and everything there. Reversible sleeve art. Some of these I liked. Some of them I didn't like. It's all in black and white, isn't it? Yes, it is in black and white. 104 minutes. English subtitles. Yeah. Horror fans. Yeah, some of them were good, some of them I did not enjoy, as I mentioned. So it's a mixed bag of things, but the ones I liked I did enjoy, and the ones I didn't like I obviously didn't like. So Vampus Horror Tales was the next one up. Back to streaming, guys. I went onto Netflix to check out Cobra Kai season 5. I kind of feel like this has run its course with me now. And I know I kind of said the same about Stranger Things on the last season of Stranger Things. I loved Karate Kid, I loved Cobra Kai when it started, and I kind of feel like it's dragging on now, and I think they need to just end it and leave it be. So that's my thoughts on Cobra Kai Season 5. Jumping back to a horror one, guys, again from the abandoned A to Z Horror Challenge. This is from 2011-2012, a horror movie called Apartment 143. You know, the paranormal investigators come in to investigate the apartment. And is the daughter possessed? What's going on? Is the apartment haunted? And you can kind of see here on the back there is some really, really cool stuff. I liked it. I've always liked this movie. Paranormal Activity meets The Ring, a chilling horror. I wouldn't call meets The Ring. I don't see what The Ring has to do with this according to the front of this DVD here. But yeah, I've always liked this movie. Had it in the collection and thought I'd give it a rewatch, and I did enjoy it. If you like those, not like found footage, but it's all shot from the point of view of the paranormal investigative team are investigating, and everything is like handheld and cameras and CCTV and stuff. So if you like that kind of thing, I would recommend checking out Apartment 143. Japanese horror up next, guys. This is a weird one again. My girlfriend spotted this and picked this up for me. Terracotta distribution. Meatball Machine. It comes with a slipcover and it's the same inside of there. But crazy Japanese horror. I mean, Japanese horror is out there anyways. But yeah, this is wild. Japan is being invaded by parasitic alien life forms, finding human hosts to insert themselves into and transforming the hosts into slave cyborgs. Yeah, kind of Hellraiser, kind of Borg kind of vibes off of what happens. As I mentioned, Japanese horror is out there anyway, so that's what I kind of expected, and that's what we got with this Meatball Machine. If you're into the really gory Japanese kind of stuff, then this is probably one for you. But yeah, Meatball Machine was the next one up. Another recent pickup, and again a first time watch, a Richard Stanley movie, H.P. Lovecraft's Colour Out of Space. Apologies for the glare here, guys. It has one of these metallic kind of slip covers. Nick Cage is outstanding in this, guys. I bought this when I was on holidays in Spain. Unfortunately, it has, like, you know, Spanish subtitles are burnt into the movie when you play the English, which is a bit disappointing. But it's a really nice set. Has that kind of metallic slipcover, as I said. I absolutely love this movie. fantastic looking colours. It looks fantastic. This is something to be seen. I do recommend this one, and as I said, Nick Cage is outstanding in this, so Colour Out of Space, big thumbs up from me on this one. Next one up, guys, again was for the horror challenge. I watched an old DVD of this, and it was a first time watch, and I immediately thought I need to get the 4K kind of special limited edition, whatever you want to call it. So next one up was Dog Soldiers, and I did grab this is the second sight 4K release, you know, the hard case and the booklet and stuff in there. So I haven't watched the 4K version yet, but I watched the DVD version for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. Great movie, never saw it before, first time watch, loved the practical effects. Looks fantastic, shot on film. I don't know how the grain is on the 4K, as I mentioned, I haven't watched it yet, but I really enjoyed it. Great British horror movie, highly recommend. If you've never seen Dog Soldiers, do check that one out as well. Another trip back to the cinema next, guys. We checked out this movie starring Colin Farrell called After Yang. Really interesting movie. So Colin Farrell and his wife and his daughter has Yang, who you can see here in the movie poster, is like a robot. And he kind of malfunctions, and that's basically the movie. It's a real kind of slow-paced movie. I didn't love it. I liked it. I thought Colin Farrell was great in there. That was a good role for him. And it kind of delves into the, you know, the robot kind of records a couple of seconds of each day and kind of keeps it as memories, and kind of delves into that memory, kind of all that stuff. Interesting movie. I would probably say not for everybody. Very slow-paced. Weird kind of ending. Just kind of, I felt the movie just kind of abruptly ends. But yeah, After Yang was the next one up that we watched. Chinese horror up next, guys, from 1980, directed and starring Sammo Hung. This is Encounter of the Spooky Kind. Really, really funny stuff here. Like, it reminds me of Mr. Vampire, which is up here on the shelves behind me, guys. I had to turn around to look. Same thing. I think this one comes first, and then Mr. Vampire came later. Really interesting. Kind of mixes martial arts with horror stuff, Chinese horror, and really liked it. It lost me a little bit halfway through, I will say. But again, first time watch, and the stunts and the choreography and stuff is absolutely amazing in these movies. And Sammo Hung is he's something to behold in these. So if you're into that kind of thing, I would recommend checking out Encounter of the Spooky Kind. This was a rewatch, guys. Next one up, Travis Stevens movie. It's a horror movie called Girl on the Third Floor. It stars CM Punk, the wrestler. So you may be familiar with this as the standard cover, and this slip was on the 101 Blu-ray release. I have this on DVD, and then I bought the Blu-ray. There is audio issues on the DVD. It was an Australian release, and unfortunately there's still audio issues on this Blu-ray. Whoever mixed this movie, the 5.1, the DTS mix, it's completely wrong. It's like, does not work. It's out of sync on the Blu-ray. The 5.1 mix on the DVD, all the center channel dialogue comes through the right surround. The audio mix on this movie is completely screwed up. In saying that, I wanted to watch it again and try and give it another chance, and I did not like it again. It's a terrible movie, absolutely terrible movie. Would not recommend it at all. Just do not like it. Purely for CM Punk, I wouldn't have bought this, but do not recommend Girl on the Third Floor. And last up before this watch list, guys, I finally got to see Halloween Ends. I got early access. I got into a press screening through work a couple of days before it got released. I watched it with the press. It was interesting to kind of hear reactions. I loved the opening of this movie. That was brilliant. Then, spoilers if you haven't seen Halloween Ends, guys, I'm going to talk about this movie here. It becomes like the Corey movie, and Michael's a side thing, and he doesn't turn up till the very end, only to be killed. So, I did not like Halloween Ends. I didn't like Halloween Kills, and I think I dislike Halloween Ends more. Initial reaction, I've only seen it once, guys. Of course I'm going to buy the 4K and all of that, and I'll need to see all that stuff again. But they started off so strong in 2018. What a movie. They done it brilliantly. Kills lost me, and then Ends was just terrible. That's how I feel at the moment. But Halloween Ends was the last one up, and I know it's dividing audiences at the moment, so that kind of wraps up my watch list episode 23. Please get involved, guys. Jump in the comments down below. Let me know, have you seen anything I've spoken about here? I'd love to hear from you, what you've been watching. Let me know in the comments down below. Number one way you can support my channel here, The Movie Vault, is by giving this video a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video with someone you think may be interested in hearing from me or talking to me about movies. If you want to make a one-time donation or anything like that, guys, I have a Ko-fi account. Link is in the description down below. You can help make videos happen here on the channel. As always, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.